Picture this, a stadium filled with veterans, people who have faced war and lost everything except their honor. This was supposed to be their moment, but instead of applause for them, the flashes are aimed at Meghan Markle, at the dresses, the private jets, the luxury hotels. Behind the scenes, tension is boiling, veterans are furious, rumors of lavish spending are spreading, and calls to kick Harry and Meghan out are growing louder by the day. And what you're about to hear will leave you speechless. Most people believe Prince Harry single-handedly created the Invictus Games, but the truth is very different. In 2014, the Royal Foundation, with Prince William, Catherine, and Harry, launched and funded the project. It was a united royal mission. Everything was going in one direction until 2018, when Meghan Markle entered the picture. And then, like the twist in a drama series, tensions exploded. The result? William and Kate handed Harry a parting gift of $1 million and showed him the door. But that was only act one of a much bigger story. Veterans who once stood at the center of attention now feel like extras. One of them, Edward Forsku, said something that shook many. "We survived hell, and now we're just props for Harry and Meghan's photos." He called Meghan a scavenger who shows up at sacred ceremonies ready for the perfect shot. Every wreath becomes a photo shoot, every scar a backdrop. And the respect Harry once had among them, it's fading fast. But this is only the surface of the anger brewing. The Invictus Games were built to inspire. Now, critics say, they're part of the Harry and Meghan brand. Among veterans, a new motto is spreading: dignity, not drama; service, not spectacle; honor, not Harry. Strong words that show just how much the mood has shifted. And when rumors about money start circulating, the atmosphere gets even hotter. Rumor has it that Invictus is covering more than just event costs: private jets, designer wardrobes, even hotel rooms repainted to match Meghan's preferred aesthetic. Meanwhile, many veterans claim they're paying their own travel expenses just to attend. The contrast is painfully clear. They count every penny, while the Sussexes stay in presidential suites. And that's not the only thing sparking outrage. One appearance by Meghan at the Games left veterans speechless, and not in a good way. Short shorts and flip-flops at a military event. Many compared it to Coachella rather than a ceremony honoring soldiers. For people who value symbols and traditions, it felt like a slap in the face. And for some, it was the moment they decided they'd had enough. Behind the scenes, veterans and critics are now speaking openly. Harry and Meghan must go, and fast. Some use even sharper words, comparing Meghan to a vulture, ready to move a fallen soldier for a better Instagram shot. Dramatic? Maybe. But the more it's said, the more real the demand becomes, and the next step could shake the Games themselves. Veterans are already discussing the most drastic move: a boycott. Imagine 10 years from now, Invictus taking place for Harry, Meghan, and a handful of confused spectators. It sounds absurd, but the threat is real, and if it happens, the damage could be irreversible. True or not, the rumors about spending money on luxury have already shaped public opinion. And in the world of public events, perception is everything. A patron's role is to elevate the cause, not themselves. But today, the real heroes are standing in the shadows while the spotlight is pointed elsewhere. And until that changes, the Invictus Games will look more like a fashion runway than a competition.